This video is not for the sensitive hoes. The ones who can't take anyone else's opinions except for their own. If you can't have a mature conversation, then darling, this video is not for you. You will be blocked immediately. Now remember to keep it cute, keep it mute, or get the boot. Now preparing to nanny port to Nina's Rawview. In 3, 8, 2, A1.
And I heard that you watch RuPaul's Drag Race together.
Yeah.
The three of you.
Oh yeah, we're obsessed.
Thank you for CrossFit.
Yeah, we've been trying to plug it in everywhere. I want to be on. Well, we all want to be.
We want to judge. Come on, Ru. Bring us on the show.
Mama Ru, please.
Come through.
Wait, do you watch it?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yes.
God. Who's your favorite?
Are you watching
drag
season
queen?
9?
Are you?
Yeah, no, I'm an episode behind.
I haven't
Me
watched
too.
any yet.
Who do you want to? Who do you want?
I like Valentina.
Oh,
Oh, Valentina. Okay.
Valentina's sweet.
How about you?
Nina Bonina.
Nina Bonina, all the way.
All the way.
All the way.
Walking to Rawview stink like an angina. Walking to Rawview stink like an angina. Walking to the Rawview stink like an angina.
Hello guys, welcome back to another Rawview. It's your boy Pierre, aka Nina Bonina Banana for fan Osama bin Laden Brown. I do feel better than what I was feeling those past days or weeks. Like I feel better. Like for now I did. I'm like, thank you. So yeah, y'all know how to do. Keep it cute, keep it mute, or you will get the boots, okay? Share your opinions, but just keep it respectful in the comment section, and you will not be blocked and chopped immediately. But we're back for another Drag Race Season 1 flashback Rawview, Episode 3. So yeah, thank you guys for coming back and tuning in again to another Rawview. As always, we'll read a couple of comments, and maybe something random or so. Those of y'all there who came to the live video I was trying to do, because I didn't really want to go live, because I feel some kind of way about a last live stream that I did, but I tried going live again and trying to have a serious discussion about, you know, these topics that's been going on, like the whole Jess and Angelica Ross thing and Lizzo, and I invited my friend on there who is a trans girl. Her name's Tosh. And I don't know, she said before we even went live, she was saying that she had some eye issue going on where she couldn't keep her eyes open because they gave her some drops or something. But I'm like, girl, I don't know, you seem a little, I don't know, like you've been doing a little, I don't know, but she just was not in. It was kind of embarrassing, to be honest, for me, her and for me. I'm like trying to have a serious time, but she kept dozing off. It was just, anyway, y'all saw it. What does that feel to you? Tosh, I'm gonna hang this phone up if you don't start. And also, if y'all want me to do these like reviews of these other shows that I personally don't care about, you know, same way y'all, I be asking y'all and to do little things for me, like, hey, can you like this video? Can you comment on this video? Can you watch this video? I don't care if you don't like that kind of video, if you're not into gaming, whatever the case is. I'm asking you as a fan to just click on it, show it some love, give it a like. That way YouTube can see it in the algorithm. That's all I'm asking, small little thing, but y'all want me to like break my neck and record whole videos of Philippines and whatever else and edit and hours of editing. And it's like, okay, it's a two-way thing. Like y'all want from me, I want from you. And what I'm asking is small compared to me having to edit and watch all this stuff that I personally don't care to watch. Like I enjoyed Philippines episode season 1 a little bit, but not to the point where I'm like, I can watch it again. But I'm like, oh, you know, trying to think about doing it for the fans. But it's like, I just need the fans in return to, you know, do small things like that. Like, I don't get why I'm still at the same number of subscribers and I know people are watching. It's like, why is, you know, so it's a two-way thing. It really is. Thank you, Yolanda Jernigan, as always, boo. Thank you, Jordan Morris. Thank you, Jordan, again. Thank you, Chrissy Caruso. Thank you so much. Not for more Zeus, girl. No. Thank you, D. Weston. Thank you, love. Thank you, Demetrius Leggett. Thank you so much, Demetrius. Thank you, Xavier Mondar, as always. Thank you, Yasin Bag. Thank you for doing all. Oh, thank you so much, Yasin. Thank you. Thank you, Jodashan Parsons. Oh, thank you so much for the tip. Thank you. Thank you, Carlos Alva, as always, Carlos. Thank you, Cal Coderio. Thank you, Calcaderio, again. Thank you, Michael Mentor. Not for thighs. Whose thighs? Whose thighs was it this time? I know it was Jean-Claude for the last time, but whose thighs? Robert, you didn't have to do that. Because I know you are trying to make it. Seriously, I know you're trying to make it. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. You didn't. I know that when you... I know that in your heart, you want to. You know, that's just cool. That's cool. You know, you've done all that. You know, don't break yourself or hurt yourself for me. You know, when it comes to like your money. But thank you, but you don't have to. Thank you, Mickey Stardust. Thank you, Michael Curtis. Oh, thank you. Are you even old? Not you want to stay. Not I know why you're sad. You need an old white man to move into your parents' house with you. I will never cheat because I don't really like people. I cannot. Now we tell my mom, so have news. No, I'm not moving out, but there's something along those lines. I'm moving in an old white man. See, if you had a real picture of you, I'd probably be like, okay, come on, but I'm not trusting this picture. Oh, thank you, Eric Campos. Thank you, Eric. Oh, during BB. Okay, girl, I hate it when BB did that dramatic turn.
Serving crazy face like BB. Serving crazy face like BB.
And thank you, Richard Matchman, as always. Thank you guys for all your tips. Thank you. I'm surprised I got that much during that short time. Thank you guys for your tips. You know, if you like the tip and all that information will be in the description box down below. Thank you in advance. Comments. Is Rue plotting on Lizzo since her show beat Drag Race at the Emmys last year? She had to come up with something quick and after seeing Kahana's Banana Runway, she knew what she had to do. Girl, I wouldn't put it past anything, okay, when it comes to Holly Weird. I love the casting episodes too. Interesting fact, on season 3, Delta and Phoenix were already asked to be on the show, but production made them come to the casting to ask if they were chosen. Delta talked about it on her podcast. She actually had a gig that day and production told her she had to come if she wanted to be on the show. I mean, that's probably true. That's such a great idea to have all the girls come back for special episode, trademark it before they steal your idea. Girl, people steal all the time. That's another thing going on now with the Lizzo thing. Another person coming out saying, Lizzo stole my stuff, my video ideas. And she had proof. Cause like she had proof of I guess she was also a singer and stuff and she did music, so she made a video. I can't think of the song right now, but like she showed proof of her video, which was like her being in a school and then the school turned into a disco, and then she showed Lizzo's video. They ended up being the same thing. This girl was trying to get on Lizzo's show, but then she said she backed away because the contract. I don't know how true that is, but or they just didn't choose her. But that's the thing. Artists steal all the time. Girl, y'all think Beyonce don't take from other people? Or her crew? Like, people steal from me all the time. And then when I call it up, people are like, oh, get over yourself. That's just how it is, unfortunately. They'll take your stuff, and then they'll give it to the bigger people, and then everybody thinks they did it. That's like me with the whole, the girls are girling, and then everybody else saying it, and everybody think that I didn't say it. Like, that's how it is. But it is like still. But what does that have to do with her being accused of these other things? It's like I feel like all this is just like unnecessary character like assassination. Like, you could just have handled that quietly behind the scenes. Like, you're only putting it in the media because you're trying to like really show that she's this horrible person, and it's like, no, like, just, I don't know. Anyway, I howled so loud when Rue said, you won a basket of chocolates. Like, compared that to the trips and all the money they're winning now. LML. I just can't imagine RuPaul nowadays saying, you're the winner of the challenge. Here, take some chocolates. I know, it's so different. It's so different. But that's like me, girl. When I won my little challenge and I won a trip to Fort Lauderdale. And then compared to other seasons, they go on to Iceland and Paris and all. I'm like, okay, I can just drive to Florida, but okay. Thank you. So those are the comments and random. It's like random, but just about like that new Snow White coming out that they're working on. It's supposed to come out next year, I think. Now, people better keep the same energy. Okay? The same energy that they had about Holly being black, being Ariel. They better keep it towards Rachel Zegler as Snow White. That doesn't mean go to her page and throw her hate. No. If y'all want to do all that, go to Disney's page. But I'm just saying they better keep the same energy. Because at least with Ariel, even though, as I said, I think she should have been how she wasn't in the cartoon. But, she was just mermaid. This Snow White literally says, skin is white as snow. Clearly it's a white girl. And now it's like they have this, Latino girl playing her. She looks gorgeous. I seen a little behind the scenes photo. Meant to add stuff here, but here's the picture though of her as Snow White. She looks pretty. She does. The dress looks a little cheap. No, but some people are saying, well, some Colombians are white skinned. Okay, that's nice, but no, y'all know good and damn well what they mean when they say skin is white as snow. They mean a white person. Because if that's the case, they could use an albino person, an albino black person whose skin is white as snow. So come on. But I also wanted to put, I see a lot of people saying that Gal Gadot cannot be a good evil queen, but I see that she could. I think she will definitely have a good look of her. And people are so dumb. I saw this fake little poster. People are like, oh my God, this is so cheap. Disney is so cheap. Look at this. I'm like, y'all do know it's not real, right? It's fan made. Humans are dumb. And then this was funny too. This is Akash sent me this meme of how, they're always saying, oh, the evil queen's always jealous of the princess, but somehow the evil queens are better looking in a way. That was funny to me, but just wanted to add this part in. Now the dress looks cheap, girl. I'm like, is that my Halloween dress from Spirit Halloween? But I love up here the mug and the hair so far. I'm like, yes, man, she looks gorgeous. But I'm assuming they're going to change it and be like, oh, well, she was born in snow that was white as snow. They'll find some kind of way. And then the dwarves. I literally said, before I even saw anything, I said, watch them add a female. And here it comes. They're not even using really dwarves or, little people. They have one. But the rest of them I've seen are they call them magical people. They all look like, I don't know, homeless. Then you have a couple of blacks in there, a black girl and some black guys. And I even heard that some of the people who, are little people, they're kind of mad about it because they don't really get too many roles as it is. And unfortunately, they are typecast as these kind of things, but I guess they look at it still as work. And so because they're everybody's so scared of being canceled, they're not getting the job of maybe they could have been one of the 7 dwarves for this movie. And that could have been a good thing, but it is what it is. I'm like, you know what? Disney, girl, stop it. Stop it. I really feel for Hollywood really is falling down the ladder. Especially Disney. If people can't see that they're obviously pandering and this woke thing, it's this is what happens when you give into cancel culture. You start losing the magic and essence of what the things were. Yes, we are all for inclusivity and bringing in different races and all that kind of stuff and showing us love. But you can give us our own stories too, because it comes off to me lazy and cheap. But everybody else who's kind of just doesn't have an eye, and they're like, oh, whatever. We got Black Ariel, whatever. Y'all mad about it. Ooh, it's but it's deeper than that. No, it's lazy. It's here, we'll just turn this princess black, whatever. When they can just create new stories and ideas for this Rachel Zegler, for Holly Bailey. I'm thinking Holly could have been a perfect island princess. Something. Zegler could be this beautiful Latino princess in this new cartoon, new movie or something. But it's now we're going to turn the characters to make up for our wrongs and throw in some black dwarves and a girl. And it's it's so obvious. It's so obvious that it just, and then the movies don't end up being that good because of the foolery. They said, girl, we didn't learn from Little Mermaid. Girl, and then when we do Princess and the Frog live version, Tiana gonna be Asian. I can't. But on to the show.
I miss Tammy.
I miss her too.
I think that she added.
The cameraman's so messy. Everybody's coming in. I miss Tammy. I miss Tammy. And Kasha looking like, oh well.
When I was 17, I got kicked out, mainly because I was gay. And so I pretty much depend on myself.
I think that's why he's so, like, seems like he's such a shell, a tough outer exterior, because him being put out so young and everything, and it just comes off a little, you know, in your face.
Adam and Eve. A few years later, Shaniqua, the Garden of Eden's first.
They're gonna get off of Shaniqua. That's my sister's name, okay? She's not ghetto. Far from ghetto.
Oui, madame. Question number 1.
I cannot with BB and this perm.
Which U.S. city is known as the Windy City? Chicago.
All of them, because every U.S. city has a Wendy's restaurant.
Well, looks like everyone got it correct.
Oh, they meant like wind as far as like wind. Oh.
In The Wizard of Oz, what is Dorothy's last name?
Not nobody knows. Dorothy Gale.
Okay, there. No.
Not her putting Cyclone, not Dorothy Cyclone.
Which Marx brother got his nickname from being a harpist?
I mean, I thought Twain, like Mark Twain. Alarming news. Actor, TV personality Wayne Brady has announced that he is pansexual. Why is nobody making a hoot? Do any of y'all care? No. Hell, he's pansexual. Oh, y'all been knew something was wrong with him. Same. Anyway, actor Wayne Brady has announced that he is pansexual. Yeah. It says, I am pansexual. He says, meaning that he is attracted to persons regardless of their sex or gender. Brady puts it this way, bisexual with an open mind, he says and chuckles. Okay, so I want to speak on that because, you know, there are some people who are just like, pan is different from bi and all that kind of stuff. Look, it's to each his own. We all have our own thing, but to me, and this is how I feel like when somebody says that, well, in his case, it's like, let me say I'm this, so it's kind of like a light blow. Like if I say I'm gay or bi, like I may actually lose my career. But if I say I'm pan, you know, and I just love everything, which kind of is the same as bi. I mean, like, unless you're speaking with animals, child. I mean, I don't get it. Children, I mean, you know, but like, okay, yeah, you like men and women. I mean, okay. But if you want to say you're pan, then you're pan, child. Okay, Peter Pan, okay. Oh, black men, get out of his inbox. I'm quite sure he will be walking hand in hand with a twink. Okay, a Caucasian twink. Put your hands down, black men. You know how this goes in Hollywood. More breaking news. Pearl, known as Pearly Asian, has been accused of doing blackface. Put on your happy hand, put on your happy hand. Girl, no shade, when I saw this picture, I thought it was Doja Cat. I said, girl, what is this damn Doja up to now? Girl, she is really trying to prove she's making a joke out of the whole Illuminati thing, but I'm secretly thinking she is. But even though I do love her new song with that Dionne Warwick Walk On By beat, that video is very creepy, but so artistic, and I feel guilty that I like it, right? But it is really good. But anyway, yeah, so Pearl, you know, she's always kind of doing this like whole tan thing, making fun of those like tan women. I think it all stems from the season when they were doing, I want a tan, I want a tan on me.
Let's fry when the sun is high, gonna lay outside at noon again.
I want a tan for you. And she has this doll that she does that has like very big boobs and lips and all that kind of stuff. I think the issue is the foundation choice. Like maybe if she went more orangish or something like that, it'll make more sense. But you know, and even looking at her body, I don't think it like exactly gives black women, because like she has the fupa, the way the hips are, it's like, to me it's giving a white woman. But the fact that everybody thinks that when they see stuff like this, they automatically think somebody black, it's like, what are y'all, like, what does that say about y'all self that y'all think in yourselves that black people look like this? I haven't seen one black person in life that looks like this, ever, okay? But so I don't think she's doing blackface, but I can see how people could misinterpret that. Yeah, I think it was just, yeah, Pearl, just stick with being, you know, a cute guy, and that seems to work for you. But she did release an apology. I mean, I guess. Says the character I posted this morning was not meant to resemble any other background other than my own. She's platinum blonde, blue eyes, and meant to have a 2000s Britney S tan. I certainly didn't mean to hurt anyone and will refrain from using any kind of tan at all when creating characters in the future. I've removed the post as to not continue to offend people. Girl, I'm sorry, some of y'all are just weak. Like, stop letting these people run y'all from what y'all want to do, because then you're going to not be able to do anything in the future if you keep giving into this woke cancel culture. Because, I mean, people with deep that know that you weren't doing blackface. But when you, like, give in like that, then it kind of proves, like, oh, yeah, I was doing blackface. And, like, you're refraining from doing any more tan looks in the future. Why? You know, and as of recording, just add this in really quick, I was just, like, you know, going to the page, looking at the comments, whatever. And, you know, I can understand some of these people's comments. Like, most people are kind of saying, like, hey, why are there white people on here accepting the apology as if the apology was for them? Which is true. Like, but at the same time, like, that doesn't mean that because you're white, you can't have an opinion for the most part. But I get people's frustration. Like, yeah, why are y'all acting like, okay, like, oh, she's redeemed. Like, it has nothing to do with you. I totally get that, you know. But at the same time, you know, once again, it's kind of a thing where a lot of artists are starting to feel silent, so they can't really do their art without something happening. This is why I don't care. Girl, y'all know I don't care, girl. Y'all know I'm posting my looks from back in the day when I would change my skin tone, girl, because I was trying to sure be the exact character. But I think the thing with me is people, for the most part, with common sense, know that when I do my art, it's art. And I'm actually, like, literally trying to be that exact character and do it in a respectful way. Like, not trying to make fun of somebody's culture or how they look or anything. So I'm doing these Disney princesses. I'm like, let me look as close as I can, as pretty as I can. You know, if I'm doing, like, I don't know, if I don't do Pocahontas, I'm like, I'm gonna make sure I do it as glam as I can, you know, to represent, not like to, like, you can tell when somebody's, like, back in the day when they would do red skin and to make a mockery. You know what I'm saying? Or like, you don't do things to make a mockery out of people. And so even with Pearl's look, you know, she is still making a mockery, even out of, like, I guess she says trailer park people. Which there's not a lot of trailer park people that are like that. You know, some people are in the trailer park because of life. It's all they can afford right now, and they get accustomed to that. And some people are even bringing up Raven. Which, you know, she gets a pass. That's the thing. Like, I don't think she's doing blackface, but she's definitely, you know, I mean, she's darker, you know, to the point where it's kind of beyond a tan, you know, but, like, people kind of let it slide because they like her. It's the thing. I think people like Pearl too, but, like, she's not really in, like, Rupaul's and them good graces, so they probably a little more hard on her. But if it was somebody who they really like, they wouldn't care, child. People would not care. They only do this when it's like somebody who they probably don't care for that much. No shade, no tea. Girl, let me find out Rupaul and them still holding a grudge, and they release this information to make you look messy. Girl. And just some more examples of, like, selectiveness, right? Like, let's say, I don't know, for example, let's say Sharon Needles. Okay, Dita and them said all these things that she said, and Sharon was going around saying the N-word on production and all kind of stuff. And if people have known about her being this kind of way, I personally have no issue with Sharon. I don't. Has she said ignorant things? Yeah. Have we all? Yes. I don't think she's racist. I truly don't. But still, I'm just making a point that a lot of people didn't care. They were like, oh, well, we love Sharon. You know, she gets a pass. Or, like, let's say Jeffree Star. All the things people said about him and things he's shown, people didn't care. They still wanted to buy his makeup because they like him. Let's say another example, just two little things. So, like, you know, some of us have heard what has allegedly been going on with Shangela, you know, and it's probably the reason why they're not on We're Here this time around on HBO. We know with the whole scandal, but you haven't heard much about it, right? Now, had that have been a queen who nobody cared for and didn't like, girl, it would be all over. Like let's say Sherry Pie. Girl, it'd be all over the internet. But for some reason, it's been very hush-hush. You don't really hear much about it at all. And I guess because they like her, or let's say even with Bob in them. Like, they had a little tiny controversy about him and, like, them dating the white queens and, saying that they want the white queens to say the N-word and all that kind of stuff during sexual intercourse. And people were just in the comments like, whatever, they're Bob, huh? Like, because they like them. If they don't like you, you can't get a pass. If they like you, then you can get a pass. And really quick, now I mentioned Bob and them, because I'm only mentioning this because people keep bringing it to my attention. But they keep saying like, oh, Bob and Monet are copying you. I'm like, what? So then I'm clicking on the post. I'm like, what's going on? And it's like, I guess because all of a sudden they want to review season 1 of Drag Race. I'm like, okay, like I don't own this, but at the same time, who was doing this? Nobody. But the girls will never say like, oh, that inspired me. Like they would never. And it's like, damn, can I have something to myself? Like, you girls are booked and busy, aren't y'all? Because normally when you see girls starting to review Drag Race, it secretly means they're not as busy anymore. No shade, no tea. But I'm just like, can I have something to myself, though? Y'all on TV, y'all on different shows, y'all doing on tours. Like, can I have something to myself? God damn. But anyway, I just wanted to mention that because people keep bringing it to my attention. Anyway, what do you guys think about this news? Now back to our scheduled program.
No, you don't understand. Oprah and Cher are God. Oprah Winfrey to me might. I think Oprah is the most amazing person on earth.
For all these years they've been up Oprah's bonky, she still hasn't been on the show. That'd be nice if she did come on the show though. But I don't know if she thinks it'll do something, ruin her image or something, I wonder.
I never watch Oprah show. I come from a very humble family. We don't have cable TV.
But if it was presented, would you have watched it?
And some of the girls just ended up using their own clothes. However, an idea hit me. I grabbed me.
I think that's why Rebecca made it to the end, because I guess she had a lot of determination and just doing her own thing, I guess.
God.
No, you can't say that. I'm a spiritual person.
No. Oprah is responsible.
Right. Like, BB, okay, like, stop calling all these people God, like, all these human beings. Like, stop it. Stop idolizing people. Exactly.
Age and time in my life, having just come out a couple years.
These eyebrows, girl. Woo, these eyebrows, child. And he looks so different now. He got all that work done as a guy. Girl, these eyebrows are a villain. They are evil. Girl, Oprah would never, sweetie.
Light skin, Puerto Rican. Like, how am I gonna do this? How am I supposed to be a black woman right now?
Girl, hello. Just come out with a braided wig on, hair rollers, and a bucket of fried chicken. And just say, no, you didn't. And you're a black woman. Hello? Duh.
I have dark foundations and I'm gonna go a little bit darker. But I don't know if I have dark.
Now she wants to go darker and be Oprah. Don't do it, Jade. Don't do it.
They never said you have to look like Oprah.
Okay.
As he continues to rub in dark makeup. This season is so awesome.
Money to help someone in need.
Mm-hmm. Are you that kind of person? Are you a giving person?
I have friends that have looked.
But you were cursing us out on the stage the other day.
Interpretation of what Oprah is.
I mean, I have fierce clothes, but not clothes that Oprah would wear.
Because it's a little too couture. However, if she was speaking at...
Chanel don't... Oprah would not wear that.
We are doing Oprah.
Hi, everyone. Shanti.
Where are you?
Oh, dang, she ashy and gray. Oh, girl, that Oprah dead?
I have a surprise for you. First, from her...
Why they all look over it? They're like, here she go. Here she go. BB sound like an old auntie with her hand on the hip. What is it now, rude child?
Today in entertainment news, pop star Britney Spears.
I tell you, BB's wig don't know what side I want to be on.
Ahmad Ahmadinejad.
With Iran President Mohammed Ahmadinejad.
Muhammad. Muhammad. I was like, wow.
Not good on some hard name on purpose. I can't.
Reading was never my strongest suit. I failed English just like 3 times.
Don't say that as a black person, please don't.
Have met last year at a conference on nuclear.
I like her look though. I like it's giving me Oprah, businesswoman.
Beauty and business all in one.
Ow. She does look nice, but girl, this has nothing to do with Oprah, girl. It's like you're doing Queen Elizabeth or something. About Elizabeth Taylor.
Prime Minister Yasu Fukuda. World leaders from Yasu Fukuda to German Chancellor Angela.
I like what Rebecca made, but it make her look top heavy. Like she look burly. That damn plastic doll wig.
German Chancellor Angela Merkel were applaud.
Girl, now Miss Jade. You're supposed to be doing like an Oprah thing. Why are you dressed like J-Lo in a bad wig? You know.
Good night.
My name is Connie Chung.
Oh. Racism. How the hell are you going to laugh at it if you can't laugh at something else?
And your Christian underwear. It makes me definitely comfortable.
They have
not Oprah's favorite things being Andrew Christian underwear. I can't.
You better work, bitch.
Oh, see, Rupaul was so fun and different. I'm telling you.
Tori Spelling and Dean
Oh Lord, not Tori. That whore.
Tori is so petite. And
Tori's far from being petite.
Maybe 3.
Oh no, yeah. That is really beautiful.
Are they still together?
I want to sabotage everyone. I don't think anyone's. I think that I have.
Tell me about your HIV.
Oh, Big Tarvey. Don't laugh at it.
You have HIV? No. What you had expected it to be? Is it harder than what you had expected? Or is it kind of, right where you would plan it to?
Girl, can I answer the question?
Was amazing. You were always one of my true fans. I even have the doll of you.
Matt, you're one of my true fans. Girl, I don't know you.
You all did an amazing job.
I love when people are always like, oh, y'all all did a great job, but then you saw them in the little confessionals being like, she was bad, she was this, she was that.
Your nails are painted. You're halfway there, huh?
Not his toenails are painted. Yeah, Tori was screwing him.
How's Tori's HIV?
Anjana's like, oh, shh, they're on to me. Although not the infamous look for the lip sync.
Street Fighter 6. Oh my god, welcome back to an all-new Street Fighter DLC. We got Rainbow High characters starting with Crystal.
Well, hiya.
Emerald McNabb. Sup? River.
Hey.
And yes, Delilah Fields.
Hello.
So adorable. Oh yes, you can now even change their costumes. Look at her. She's so cute. You're a little ninja, aren't you? They're so adorable. Look at him, looking like a little well-behaved little boy. Wow, don't rob me. Who you trying to scare? You're too cute to be scary. Oh, adorable. You look like a little scientist, Delilah. What is this? New challenger. Pee-wee.
Connect the dots. La 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 la. Connect the dots. You look like a clown like me. Hey, I'm a boo.
I'm Gangsta Pee-wee.
What is that? I want to put him in my playhouse.
Come here.
Hey, look here, buddy. I want to know where the playhouse is now.
Jeez, you kind of look like Medusa. You thought I was going to say Madonna.
Boy, I oughta.
I know you are, but what am I? I know you are, but what am I? So get ready to work Madonna's nerves with Pee Wee Herman. Party and have a good old time with some of the cast of Rainbow High, Crystal, Emerald, River, and Delilah, and Street Fighters 6.
No shade. Right here, I really see male RuPaul. I'm like, was Matthew as good as I thought he was? I think he was, but he didn't really do like drag makeup. Just like I really don't. I just do like, I try, but my makeup is different. But it's cute. You know, it's simple, so I'm gonna rent the look.
Good evening and
Oh, RuPaul on her triangular cone breasts.
I'm looking forward to having one of the winners on my show. Bring it. That is Chanel Couture.
I think visual.
Yeah, of course I'm gonna buy this look. You know, it's a really good Medusa look.
So chic. Adorable. Couture.
Yeah.
Not couture because of the hat. But it's a cute look. I'm gonna rent it.
Perfect ensemble. Ooh.
Yes.
Boom. Boom.
That's probably the best Rebecca has looked as far as makeup wise and stuff. But see, I'm gonna buy this for her because it was a really clean look for her.
Nina Flowers.
Ow, Nina in her Mary J. Blige era.
Is it Madonna at 50?
It is.
Not saying that she looked 50 years old. That's a read. I'm gonna buy the wig, the outfit, and so okay.
More comfortable. Wow.
Ow. She actually looks a little softer this time too. I'm gonna buy this for her.
Africa is not only about the leopards and the lions and the tigers and all that stuff.
I live for saying that, but she's wearing a leopard bodysuit underneath. But yeah, this hair looked good on her. This one does. I'm definitely buying it here.
No, you didn't.
Oh my god! I don't know why I just got a flashback of my finally look. Girl. I was surprised people ain't saying, are you copying BB? Because I sure don't remember this, but yes, ma'am.
Tasha. Wow. I've never seen her in so many clothes.
Exactly.
What kind of turn? Oh, she walking like she ghetto and mad. Oh.
That's right.
I'm not surprised. Now that I'm watching this again, I'm not surprised she fell. Because she was already walking like she was, like her heel was broke. But the look, in prom, it was, I give it to my niece for prom.
Drag queens that are all so serious all the time, we don't need that, okay?
They swear drag queens are all just clowns.
I haven't seen much vulnerability with you. Okay. Now, let's take a look.
Right, okay.
Let's take a look at your Oprah challenge.
I can't with no eyebrows and the shadow under the eyebrow because they're stuck to the glue. I can't.
You are serving.
Oh, I see two of the possums escape BB's head.
Like Diana Ross. You were the boss. Thank you, Mama.
I call you Shaka Diana, Tina the Lion.
I just had an epiphany. Yeah, and I could be overthinking it, but maybe I'm not. Because you can't put nothing past anything. But there was a time where Debbie Allen had messaged me or DM'd me. We were talking a little bit back and forth about possibly working together or something. And then it stopped. And now I'm looking at RuPaul, I'm like, yeah, she probably said something to her. But I would not put it past it. I just would not. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't.
See such a beautiful woman with such a huge...
I don't see anything.
Funny, whatever. But I think that really kind of embarrassed me.
Jay's a really sensitive person, really sensitive soul. You feel like he's very serious. Like even earlier with like him with the Oprah thing, they're like, okay, they don't mean turn to Oprah. He's like, oh well, he just very sensitive.
Interview. She has an agenda. She wanted to show her outfit.
Clocked. She did just want to wear her outfit.
You are the winner of this week's challenge.
I'm surprised she won. I thought it was gonna be on China. I know Jay's like, well, I told y'all, shorty look like Oprah, so. At least I kinda like that part. I guess I mean kinda. I can't tell if like they didn't sync the lip sync up with the video because I'm like Akasha's sync is off. But Chanel is out lip syncing her. So that part when the thing falls off of Chanel's head. I remember them saying like Chanel was saying that she did it on purpose. I don't buy it. That was not on purpose. It looked like that really just fell on accident. You know, what do y'all think? That guy does not look impressed. He's like,
It's actually proved that you could be vulnerable. Wow. Both of you. Both.
I think that's why they were saying it was on purpose, because he did it on purpose to show that he could be vulnerable. I think that's why.
And I'm crying. I've not cried in like 4 years.
Please don't cry again, because if you look like that, let it be another 4 years. Well, it's over. Another good episode. Fun episode. What do y'all guys think? Did y'all enjoy the episode? Such good times. Anyway, thank y'all for watching another Rawview of Season 1 of RuPaul's Drag Race, Episode 3. I will see you guys for the next episode. Until next time, stay beat, stay beautiful, most importantly, stay blessed. Kimacho or Kimochi. Bye.
I'm so white and confused. Where is the manager? Where is Fubu?